Hi everyone, welcome back to Novel Nomad and welcome to another Writers Week mini review. This is number 4 and I have just recently finished Boy Swallows Universe by Trent Dalton. Now this is Trent Dalton's debut novel and it packs a punch. It is such an amazing read. I absolutely thoroughly recommend this book. The level of storytelling is absolutely stunning. There is such a raw, unique talent behind Trent Dalton's work that is really thoroughly fascinating, and it really keeps you reading. So it's set in southeastern Queensland along the coast near Brisbane, and a young boy called Eli Bell is discovering the world around him, and he's quickly discovering his mum, who was a drug addict, and her partner Lyle have now changed from being drug users to drug dealers, and they're working for a very, very powerful man called Titus Brosh. And it is an incredibly fantastic book because at times it is absolutely horrendous, gut-wrenching, raw, vivid, gross even, but then the true heart and the true character of this book really shines through. So there is no shying away from reality. There is a acceptance of the dark grittiness of reality whilst also celebrating the life and wonder that can be found in these times. So I really thoroughly recommend. What I really did love is there's so many fields of interest for Eli Bell because he's a young boy. He starts off, I think he's about 11 turning 12, or is he 13 turning 14? He's around that very early teen age, and it follows him going all the way up into his very first job as a journalist. And he's always had this dying need to know what happens and to know what's going on in the world around him. And I love his interactions with a very interesting old criminal, or old crim, called Slim Halliday, otherwise known as the Houdini of Boggo Road. And Boggo Road is a jail in the local area. So you really fall in love with Eli and his development because he is suffering under a lot of trauma in certain moments, and how that trauma kind of coalesces and becomes something else in his reality is really fascinating. But Eli is one of those wonderful unbiased listeners. He really listens and questions everything that's going on in the world around him. But one other incredible statement that comes across in this book is everyone is full of potential. Everyone has a universe of possibilities within them, and they just need to be able to be given the opportunity to explore their desires and explore what they could potentially do with all of that universe within them. So I really love this book. I highly recommend. It would make a great book club read for anyone who wants to read this as a group. It's really good for discussions. There's lots of themes and nitpickings you could go on there. It's also really good to read over summer. I think it's a really good summer read, but it is just such an amazing story that the telling of the story is done so well and so vivid that it just stays with you. And I really thoroughly enjoyed Trent Dalton's work. It definitely should be one that should be added to everyone's TBR if you want to read some really good Australian fiction.